Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the GG Show. I am your host, Erica, and every single Saturday night at 10 p.m. EST, I go over the gaming news from the week. That's traditional gaming, and also on the edge of technology, we have Web3 gaming. So that is always a great time. The highlight of my week, actually, we also have another segment where we go over data. So who is trending, who got funded, who's on top of the charts. And yes, it's data. So we all have an opinion, but data doesn't lie. So I love to look at the hard facts on that one. And then we also have a section at the end where I have over 1,000 Web3 games. We pick 3 of them and we take a look at them, and then we pick a gem of the week. So stay tuned for all of that, you guys. We have a great show. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind everybody that nothing that I say here or mention is financial advice. Of course, the show is not sponsored, so anything that I happen to mention is because it fits in with the show. However, I am powered by Gokshin. And speaking of Gokshin, you guys, I have really, really exciting news for you. It is David's birthday. Let's take a look at this really quick. It's David's freaking birthday. Happy birthday, David. Woo! He is a founder of Gokshin. So, like, I wouldn't even be doing this if he hadn't started Gokshin. I can't remember how many years ago it was, but he has empowered so many creators. He's given us a platform. He's been in crypto. He's an OG. And so, you guys, make sure that you not only say hi and happy birthday to David, but that you also follow Gokshin. We are doing some amazing things every single day of the week. We have a great, like a big old basket of creators, and we all we obviously have like our own personalities and niches and everything like that. But make sure that you're following us so that way you can stay up to date, because we're just kicking ass all over the place. Like, you don't want to miss out. So with that, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the news. So stay tuned just one sec. All right, amazing. So, as most of you know, I think the most people that watch this show, according to analytics that I have seen anyway, are centered in the United States. So, to those of you who are in the United States, you know that we just got over Thanksgiving. If you are not in the US, well, we just had our Thanksgiving. So, with that is the iconic Macy's Day Parade. And this is the very first year that any NFT project has been featured in the Macy's Day Parade. So we talked about this last week a little bit, but here it is. Here is Blue Cat. He is in balloon shape and form with his little partner in crime, Chugs. And it is just absolutely so incredibly cool to see this. So I love this. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Okay, but look at the people who are handling the balloon. They've got on little Chugs outfits. Like, I want that. Cool Cats team, if you're watching, if you send one of these to me, I will wear this as my Halloween costume. I want one. Yeah. I think that they're so cool. So congrats to the Cool Cats. They're doing absolutely amazing things. They are making it happen. So there is that. Also, if you did watch last week, or if you have your notifications on my X page, then you would know that we had some merchant. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? There we go. We had some merchandise for Cool Cats. So they actually had a limited edition little figure and a plushie. So I actually happened to get one of them. Look, you guys, I was so excited. They're sold out now though, so you can't get them. But look, I got my very own, like, it's freaking Blue Cat and Chugs. So it includes free digital wearables. Do you guys think that I should open this, or should I leave it packaged? I actually got 2. I got 2 of these and I got 2 of the plushies. My intent was to maybe like save one and open one, but I don't know. Do you guys think I should open it? I mean, they sold out, so it could be something that like I could save and, like, you know, put in the vault. By the way, I forgot to mention, but I am streaming on X. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. And shout out to Nancy who said, amazing. Hey, Nancy, what's up? Also, shout out to Money Plane. He said, let's go. If you guys want to chat with me, I will put your chats up on the screen here, but I can only do that if you're chatting on Twitch or on YouTube. So, and I'm also for the very first time, I am streaming live on LinkedIn. So if you're watching on LinkedIn, make sure that you say hi, like it, retweet it, and support me there as well. Because there are people who are not on Twitch and X and YouTube, and they're professional. And they're on YouTube or they're on LinkedIn. So I wanted to definitely include you guys in this as well. You need to know what's going on too, right? Yeah. So absolutely. So Money Cat said, let's go. He also said the Blue Cat collectible looks awesome. Yes, I know, right? They're so cool. I can't wait to get my little plushie. I'm going to put him next to my Pudgy Penguin and just have my little like NFT showcase going on. And I don't have either one of the NFTs, unfortunately, but I still wanted to support the brands and get some of their merchandise. So, and shout out to Crypto Hado who said, go Erica, go, go Hado, go, go Hado, go. Representing from the Catalyst Guild, the best guild in Web3, might I say so myself, but I am a little bit biased. No, there's amazing guilds in Web3. But so there's that. Oh, I didn't even realize my big head is covering it. There you go, you guys. There you can see the little plushie. So incredibly cute. All right, let's get on with some other stuff because there's a lot of stuff to cover as always. So getting into not so cute and cuddly news, you guys. We've got breaking news. This is from November 20th. The SEC files lawsuit against Kraken Exchange in latest regulatory move. So they are busting balls all over the place. SEC, Gary Gensler. Yeah, I don't have anything nice to say, so maybe I just shouldn't say anything nice at all, like the old story goes. So then the next day after that, of course, this was huge news. The largest crypto exchange, Binance, fined $4 billion. CEO pleads guilty to not stop money laundering. So that was like, I think that they've actually, SEC actually filed that back in June, but then they actually came to that verdict, I believe is how it would be phrased. So they came to that. And yeah, so $4 billion. Pretty much what happened is we know him as CZ. CZ stepped down from the CEO of Binance. And that was, it's pretty sad. Like he built CZ, and regardless of what the SEC is charging him with, like he is an icon in the space. He helped to build Binance to what it is. He paved the way for crypto. He paved the way for adoption, and he is just a legend in the space. So he said it was not easy to let go emotionally, but I know it's the right thing to do. And so you can go ahead and go to his X page. He's got that fairly recently. But what I really wanted to highlight is I wanted to highlight some of the stuff in the comments. Look at the sentiment that we have towards CZ. You are one of the greatest heroes on the front lines of an epic struggle. You should be immensely and proud of Binance. You've done a great job, CZ. Thank you for everything. The prophecy is complete. A new era begins. Thank you for creating Binance. So the sentiment from these crypto greats, I mean, these are the ones that have like the top comments. Thank you for your service, CZ, is really good. Like we are so grateful for CZ. He really, the sentiment that I got from just listening in spaces and everything like that is he really took one for the team here. What he did by stepping down, it says a lot about his past and what he has done for crypto and how he stepped down, and it kind of is helping to further pave the road. So he said he hasn't really taken a lot of breaks. So I haven't had a single day off break in the last 6.5 years. So he is actually going to do some passive investing, take a little bit of a break. So there is that. And then, of course, we've got the looming ETF. And so this is a little bit speculation, so just kind of remember that, you guys. But Mike Alfred said now that CZ and Binance have been removed from the field, the SEC can approve the spot ETF, and BlackRock, Fidelity, and Vesco and other large players can take over. This is how the game is played. Okay, so we've got that. David, shout out to David again, and happy birthday. Now that they have CZ and Binance out of the way, I wouldn't be surprised if the SEC approves Bitcoin ETF in January. So, of course, this is speculation, you guys, but this is some of the sentiments from some of the really big players in the crypto sphere. So, obviously, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But that is some of the biggest news that happened this week. Of course, there's more. So, Elon is suing nonprofit Media Matters. This is after they posted this article. Here are the companies pulling ads from X. And they just go on and on and on and on and on and on to list like all of these companies. So Elon obviously was not happy. And so he's suing them. He has filed a lawsuit against Media Matters, alleging the left-leaning nonprofit is legally liable for the social media platform's loss in advertising revenue. And so they basically pushed a narrative, right? So I try to remain neutral, but they pushed a narrative that he was like anti-Semitic and all of his other stuff. And so Elon said fraud has both civil and criminal penalties. And so he is suing them. This is under review right now. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But that happened. Here is that article from Media Matters if you want to take a look at it. And I've heard this from a couple other sources is that they may lose up to 75 million by year end on advertiser exodus. Whew, that's a big price tag, but we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. Hopefully they'll be okay. In other X and Elon news, I have a couple other things that came up. With the whole debacle of OpenAI, this was actually the day before Sam went back to OpenAI. Elon said that Grok should be available to all X Premium and subscribers next week. So that would be like this coming next week. So we'll have to see on that. I'm excited. I haven't used it. I do have X Premium. So I don't know when it'll be available to everybody, but at least if you have that premium subscription, you should be able to use Grok. But there is no exact ETA for that. And then, so yep, the next day after that, Sam Altman reinstated as CEO of OpenAI. This is a little bit of satire, but David said the board should be tested for drug use. Like you put Sam Altman in, you put Sam Altman out. It's like the hokey pokey, but with a person. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm over it. I don't know. Like, just there's a lot of other open AI platforms and entities that are coming up. And so it's not like OpenAI is our only option, but it is convenient. And then this is actually really exciting, especially for me because I live stream. And so there is a live streaming community on X. And Melissa, shout out to you. She said that PIP broadcast works on the web and mobile. But I said, you know, I can't actually see that. I have an iPhone. I'm on iOS. And when I'm watching a live stream, I do not have the option to pop it out. And so she said, okay, yeah, it's going to be available to iOS soon. So if you do have an iPhone and you like to watch the lives, but you want to be able to scroll to, that is coming so soon. I thought that was absolutely exciting. But you do also have the option to hop on over to YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. If you guys do also want to chat, and I love it when you guys chat with me while I'm doing this because I always like to see your opinions and your thoughts on some of this news. So my tag is at Vivid Gaming GG. That is on both Twitch and YouTube. So that way you can come and say, go Erica, go, just like Crypto Hotto. Or maybe something a little bit more unique or, you know, really whatever you feel like. Comment on the news and comment on what is going on. If you are a fan of Bitcoin and Bitcoin ordinals, they're all the rage. But Sparks. So Sparks is a new beginning by Darewise Animoca Brands. So Darewise is it's a gaming company, not really a publisher, but they are building a game called Life Beyond, and they're under Animoca Brands. And so they actually had a Twitter space. Crypto said, I am unique. How dare you? No, I didn't mean that you are not unique. I just meant if somebody was coming on and, you know, if they wanted to say something, they didn't necessarily have to copy you. But yeah. But anyway, so there's some big entities behind Sparks. And essentially, what it is, it's an exclusive network for founders, content creators, investors, and community members. Sparks members will have access to the redacted ecosystem and network. The portal is now open. And so this ties in with Bitcoin ordinals. You can still apply to become a member if you are interested in this. They had a Twitter space. They had like Yatsu was up there. Ben, who is the founder of Darewise, was on there. So they had like a couple of really, really big names. And unfortunately, they did a POAP for that like ninja space. I didn't get in the POAP, but that if you have the POAP, it basically guarantees you a spot. But otherwise, you have to apply, and they will maybe or maybe not approve that. So I thought that was pretty cool. You guys should definitely know about that. This one is pretty cool. It's the first that I've heard of it, and so I definitely wanted to showcase this. So Zephyr Games unveils cloud service for proof computation in ZK games, further democratizing autonomous worlds to be hardware agnostic. And so this is actually the first of its kind. I'm going to read a little bit of this, so just kind of hang in there with me, but I think that is important because nobody else that I know of is really doing this right now. So supported on its ZKP powered game engine. This innovative feature, first introduced by Fully On-Chain Gemo at the 2048 game on the Op BNB network, enables players on MetaMask Mobile to outsource the technically complex and time-consuming task of proof generation during gameplay. This advancement is not only transforms autonomous worlds to be hardware agnostic, thereby paving the way for broader adoption, but also lays the groundwork for production-level proof markets, significantly furthering industry decentralization and indicating its growing maturity. And so they were actually at the hackathon on Insible, and they actually won. So I believe it was put on by BNB Chain, and so they won. It was a thrilling 3-day adventure in blockchain innovation where we and other participants explore the limits of what's possible. So here is a couple of screenshots. So Zephyr's game engine enables fully decentralized gaming powered by zero-knowledge proofs and AI, creating autonomous worlds within games. There's a little thing of the hackathon. It looks like they won 15,000 big ones. So congratulations for that. And so they are really, really innovative with what they are building. Let me find the slide here. Here it is. So, game changer in blockchain gaming. This universal engine simplifies integrating ZK features, making on-chain game development accessible even for those new to cryptography. So here is a little bit. This is it's kind of complex. But essentially, it works with SDKs. You've got the games and then the developers. And so basically, it makes it easier for developers to use this cloud ZK. I don't even know what to call it, software protocol, but it's pretty complex. So if you want to know more about that, you should definitely check out the Zephyr_games account, and they have a whole Medium article about that. But I love when new technology comes along that is helping to pave the way for zero knowledge ZK, because zero knowledge, the whole point of it is that it's scalable and security is of utmost importance. And so it helps to make gaming transactions and scalability more secure. So thumbs up there. Okay. And then I also wanted to highlight this. So Treasure DAO announced that they are going to be making their own blockchain. And so it wasn't like a big like press release or anything like that. But let me find out exactly where it's at in the thread. But Carl Wong, he is the co-founder of Treasure DAO. He said in Discord that there would be a treasure chain. And so basically what that means, you could probably guess, but right now, Treasure DAO is built on Arbitrum. And so that's how Magic and everything like that is transacted. And so that would basically mean that they're building their own blockchain, which I'm guessing would be powered by Magic. And so then games, instead of building on Arbitrum, they could build on Magic. That is what I get out of it. I'm going to actually try to do an interview with Carl and see if he would be willing to like sit down and talk a little bit about that with me. So if I can secure that interview, I will either do it next Saturday, maybe live on the show, or pre-recorded, and then I'll release that all over the place, because that is actually really, really exciting. Treasure DAO is doing some amazing things. And I am, just for full transparency, I am on the Treasure Create program. I'm really proud of that because I absolutely love Treasure Create. But yeah, I love that. I'm really, really excited to hear more. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that interview and we'll go from there. Super exciting. Okay, Axie Infinity, they finally released a merch store, you guys. Axie Infinity is OG in the crypto gaming space. So they have a couple different things that you can get. They've got the Mystic figurine. They have the plushie that you can get. And then they, of course, have some wearables as well. There are some creators that are giving out 10% off codes. So if you're looking for that, then I don't know what you could search, probably just like Axie merchandise or something like that. And I'm sure that you'll find a couple of them there. So hold on one second. There we go. There's the hat and the plushie and the Mystic figurine. This one is actually pretty cool. I was looking at it. It's a little bit of a bigger price point, but it's like something that like you would put on your shelf and make sure that it's like secure. I'm guessing, it doesn't say on here, but I'm guessing it's a limited edition. It looks like something that would be limited. So nonetheless, it's always nice to be able to support some of these OGs and crypto games in the space. All right. Next up, we've got Mochaverse, who is absolutely kicking ass with Animoca brands. So they are partnering with Ubisoft, and Ubisoft has this Champions Tactics games. So we are partnering with Ubisoft Strategic Innovation Lab to support Ubisoft's Web3 initiatives, allowing players to earn and redeem Realm points for exclusive access to both digital and IRL benefits and rewards. Very, very interesting. And so you can see here the champion verse. Let me go ahead and first make sure that I'm not going to blow your ears out, but we'll get
ash and kingdoms crumble. There is a game woven with ancient magic and timeless legends, shaping the destinies of those who dare to play. But heed my words, my lord. Prepare to be consumed by this strategy crucible, where champions rise and fall.
Ooh, that kind of gives me Dungeons and Dragons vibes. D&D, so much easier to say with like the little guy, and yeah. So I'm excited to see what they're building there. But all right, so that is cool. Also with Mochaverse, they are in Pixels. Pixels is kicking ass on Rona Network. I think they still have like 100,000 daily active users. And so now the Mochaverse, if you have one, you can play it in Pixels. So go ahead and check that out, you guys. If you haven't played Pixels yet, why not check it out? Like, it's everybody's doing it. You know, they have like really fun little quests and just like a bunch of different things that you can do in there. So, and you can farm. If you ever played Stardew Valley, especially, check out Pixels. It's great. Illuvium, this is a big one. This is like, I think they won. Oh man, did they win Game of the Year last year in games.gg? If they didn't win Game of the Year, they were definitely like way, way up in that list. And so they actually announced a while ago, but it's 3 days away until everybody can play PvP. So this is on Epic Games. If you don't have it, you can download it right now and be ready at 20 UTC on the 28th. So I'm looking forward to playing PvP, some of you guys, and having some fun there. Illuvium has been always really high on my list of games that are really anticipated. Also on Epic Games and building on Immutable, Citizen Conflict announced that they are moving over to Immutable. Immutable's groundbreaking technology ensures scalable, environmentally friendly solutions without compromising on security. That was from Rostilov. He's the founder and CEO at QORPO Game Studio. So congrats to them. It's just another one that is building on Immutable that I am excited about. That is a Citizen Conflict. It's a first-person shooter, and it's live on Epic Games right now, so you can actually download and play it if you like that. I know that Shrapnel is a first-person shooter that everybody is really excited about, but this one is one that you can play right now. So support our Web3 games, download it, check it out, wishlist it, whatever you need to do. Well, not wishlist it because it's out, but yeah, check it out. They've made some big strides on it, and yeah, it actually looks pretty good there.
Over here, fight on! Get fucked!
17 weapons.
Clean up the dance floor.
Best for the wicked.
And they have females. They have this badass girl. She's dressed in pink. So you know who I'm gonna be playing. Right. But yeah, that's they've been building for a while now. So it's exciting to see them like finally being able to release and everybody getting the green light on playing. In traditional gaming, we've got Fortnite. They've got the big bang is coming up on December 2nd. So I don't know exactly what they have planned for this yet, except for the fact that they did confirm that Eminem is going to be in the big bang. And so I'm Slim, like, let's get all the Slim Shadys. Like, I don't know if you guys like remember or if you were around for this, but like back in my day, when Eminem was like, I think he was at the VMAs and he had all of the Slim Shadys. They were like all dressed the same, like the bleach, like exactly how you see him here, basically, but with just a white t-shirt on. And so there were 1,000 of them, and he's like, I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. I won't go into the full song, but you get the point. And so it'd be kind of funny if like we're all in Fortnite playing him and and then he's performing, be kind of nostalgic. I don't know if like some of the kids playing would get who Eminem is, but I think it's going to bring like a whole new generation into Fortnite who maybe haven't played. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's going on in Fortnite soon. And then of course I have to plug the Game GG Awards, you guys. The last day to vote. Nancy said, I can't say the acronym, but laugh my fucking ass off and white shirts. Yes, exactly, Nancy. Nancy is chatting on X, by the way. So thanks for watching, Nancy, and thanks for chatting with me here. But yeah, the last day that you can vote on for this is on December 1st. So what I wanted to say though, you guys, is that you can vote here. They've got the nominees are all selected. And so I think there's like 4 or 5 in each category. Nancy said that's so cool. I love I know I love Eminem too. Like he's one of, he's a great, you can't really go wrong with him. But after you vote in these awards, make sure that you go to the Quest tab, because this is actually where you're going to be validated and where you can actually sign up to win the prizes. They're giving away a PC. I think they're giving away like a Nintendo Switch. When I say PC, they're giving away a gaming PC. Okay. So if you need a new computer, especially a new gaming PC, you guys have to vote, get in on this. They're giving away great prizes. And so it's not only the people who are winning that are going to win prizes, but it's also the voters, which I think is kick-ass. So that wraps up the news for this week, you guys. We are going to get into some data. So hang out with me for just a moment and we'll get into that. Oh, I couldn't pull it up fast enough. I gotta get a longer segue. All right. So data, what happened? Who got funded? Since last week's show, there were 2 that got funded. Pogland and Matrix Fire. So Pogland, it's an intellectual property that spans video games, anime, comics, and merchandise. So they have a huge IP. Their lead investors are Animoca Brands. And essentially what it is, it's these characters here we can see. We'll watch just a minute of this, or like a couple seconds. Wow. So they have this huge IP. What I wanted to point out though is like not only are they under Animoca, which is obviously huge in this space, but check this out. This is on their website. You can see some of the characters, but from the developers of, this is serious, Disney, Pokemon, Transformers, Rodeo Stampede, Sonic Dash, and Fishing Star World Tours. Some of those stick out more than others, but like they've got a pretty freaking good team behind them. And so they've got, you know, anime, they've got lore, they have this whole entire world. I'm scrolling past it fast, but you can come back and check it out if you want to. And so these are some of the characters. So anime, merchandise, they have a game as well. The game is Poglin Slam. It's a free-to-play, blockchain-based card battle game. Collect Poglins, assemble powerful teams, and battle them head-to-head against live opponents. I think this looks really cool. There's a lot of trade card games in the blockchain space, probably because it just fits so well with trading card games. But it kind of reminds me of Dimensionals. I don't know if you guys know that game, but it really, really gives me Dimensional vibes just from like the kind of like the animation. It's a TCG, the characters. And I'm not saying like these guys copied them or anything like that. But if you are familiar with Dimensionals, or if you like this game, but this isn't quite out yet, you can check out Dimensionals as well if this is your vibe. And they've got a lot of really, really cool stuff going on as well. So there is that. The next one is Matrix Fire. Oh, I didn't say how much these guys raised. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. I was like, why didn't I say that? I always say it, but it doesn't say. That's why I didn't say it. Okay. Matrix Fire. They raised 10 million. So this brings them to 20 million total. They have a whole boatload of investors behind them. And basically what they are is the first FPS mobile game in Metaverse. And we can take a look and see what their game looks like here. I'll play a couple seconds of this as well.
Targets in sight.
Pitiful.
Huh.
You forget.
All right, that gives you a taste. Look, Crypto Hotto, if you're still watching, they have a mini map. Did you see that? He's always like, where's the freaking mini map at? And then he rages, and I'm like, calm. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it. I agree. Like these kind of games, like they need a mini map. This game has one. I'm sure it has a lot of other things going for it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. So if that is something that interests you, make sure to give them a follow, and congrats to them on funding. This one actually didn't happen like this week or even last week. I think it was like the week before that I missed it. And so I wanted to highlight it. So this is a company called Nice. Like, do you have to say it like that? Nice. Nice. There's me. there's the big one. But yeah, so Nice. They raised a 21 million Series A round. So that is a pretty freaking big deal. They've been building for 4.5 years. What it is, it's a multiplayer game and live streaming platform. So that's pretty interesting. They are actually in their beta right now. So if you're interested in this, I'm sure you can, get in their comment section or message them. I'm going to see if I can get in on it because I am really curious to see what this is, because basically I was like, well, what's their USP, like their unique selling point, right? And basically what it says is Creators can see their communities come alive on Nice like no other before. Fans join their streams, form teams to cooperate and compete and play alongside the creator. So it's less of like this where you're just broadcasting and playing and talking, and more of a collaborative network, and you can just actually bring your community in, which is really, really cool. So I'll have to message them and see if I can get access, and then we'll do a live stream and we'll see what they're all about. And then we can play games together, and then we can be friends. And yeah. So with that, let's go ahead and get into some of the charts. Funding is done. What's going on? Who is leading the charts? Who's on top? Who's on bottom? Who's in the middle? All right. So we have got, actually, let's go back there. As you can see, I'm trying to play with some more like different like layouts, but yeah, it's always a work in progress. All right. So topping the charts for blockchain games in sports, we'll go over the top 3. Sports, we've got Sweat Economy, Moto Dex, and Gameify. Metaverse, we've got Sweat Economy, Moto Dex, and Gameify. Actually, nope, I'm sorry. One second. We've got in Metaverse, Pixels, Alien Worlds, and Upland. Strategy, we have Karam Blitz, BLCR, and 9 Chronicles. Play to earn, Sweat Economy, Moto Dex, and Farmer's World. Cards, games, Trickshot, Blizz, BLCR, and Splinterlands. Move to earn, we have Sweat Economy again, Super Rock, and Geno Pets. But this really is a move to earn game, so I'm not surprised that they are in the move to earn category too. RPG, again, Sweat Economy, Moto Dex, and Gameify. Action, we have Stray Shot, Benji Bananas, and Battle shown by Ethless. And in Gameify, we have Farmer's World, BLCR, and Robots Firm. And then in other, we have Pixels, Smart Cats, and we have Treasure. Okay, on Steam, the top sellers, top 100 selling games right now by revenue globally. Steam Deck is back on top. It says the price is $349, so I don't think that's their new one. I think that's their old one, because their new one, which has it's not a Steam Deck 2, but it just is improved. It's actually got a OLED screen, so the battery lasts longer. It's got more storage, but that price point, I think it starts at like $530. So this is probably just their original one. And then new, this was not here last week. I think it actually probably just released, but it's called Lethal Company. And let me see.
The company
it's a co-op horror story about scavenging at abandoned moons to sell scrap to the company. So I was kind of surprised to see this. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? Like, I haven't even really heard about it before. And now it's on number 2 in the Steam charts. Like, that's crazy. But if you like co-op games and you like a little bit of like, it looks kind of scary, like on the moon. Yeah, it actually looks pretty fun. So might have to check that out. It's actually in early access right now, and it's like $10. So it's not going to break the bank, but you got to have a crew to play with. So, and then in number 3, we've got EA Sports FC 24, and Counter-Strike 2 is still hanging in there. Most played top 100 games by daily players. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, and Wallpaper Engine is always at number 3. This is like, it's a front. I don't know. It's a facade for something else. I have no idea. I don't think it belongs there. So I always skip it and I go to number 4, which is PUBG Battlegrounds. By the way, if you did not know, PUBG is actually making a new, it's like a rival to The Sims. It's hyper realistic. It's like open world. You can build things, you can do things. It actually looks really cool. I went over that, I think, last week. If you missed it and you love The Sims, check that out. It's really cool. And then the weekly top sellers, Steam Deck, Counter-Strike 2, and Call of Duty. As far as YouTube streaming goes right now, we've got Free Fire. I've actually played this. It's on mobile. It's kind of like Fortnite. It really reminds me of Fortnite a lot. But so Free Fire, Speedrunner, this one, which I have not seen that before. Mama Mutro Decentru World. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but 16K people watching worldwide. They seem to like it. So, and then we also have Lethal Company, more people checking that out, and the good old standby Fortnite. On Twitch, we've got Just Chatting in Hot Tubs and Bikinis at #1, League of Legends, Fortnite, and World of Warcraft, and Grand Theft Auto 5 still hanging in there forever. I'm really, really excited. I hope that they release their trailer at the Game Awards. That's on December 7th. So I'm like highly anticipating that. I really want to see the trailer for GTA 6. We just have to wait. Top apps, Monopoly Go. We've got this one. I can't actually read that, so I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it's some kind of a space game, maybe co-op. Looks kind of cool there. We've got Watermelon Game, Monkey Land, Honor of Kings, Monopoly Go, and then top grossing, we've also got this one. I wish that I could translate it, but I can't, obviously. So I'm not really sure what it is, but looks like a beautiful mobile game there. Okay, that is on iPhone worldwide, you guys. On Google Play mobile games, we have Monopoly Go, Spider Fighting Hero Game, and Traffic Escape for the free. And the top grossing is Monopoly Go, Coin Master, and Royal Match. Looking at some blockchain data as far as game tokens go, on top, this is led by highest market cap. We've got The Sandbox, Axie Infinity, and Decentraland in the top 3. The hot games on Ethereum, this is going to be by new users. We've got So Rare, The Sandbox, and Farmland by Pixels. Hot games on Polygon, we've got Carve, Ultimate Champions, and DeFi. On BNB, Ultimate Champions, Summers Arena, and Carve. On Arbitrum, we have The Beacon, Football Manager. That one's actually new on the top. And Open Blocks. All right, so we have some new ones moving into the top spots. Top games by Polygon. This only allows me to do it by day for yesterday. So we've got on Polygon, Sunflower Land, DeFi, and Jump Trade. On Avalanche, Robots Farm, Snail Trail Game, and Chicken. And on Sue, we have Arcade Champion, Run Legends, and Clutchy. And that is it for the data part. We flew through that. The next segment that I have is going to be the Web3 game discovery. So let's see if we can find some gems this week. Hang in there, you guys. Okay, so we've got this gigantic list of, it's actually 1.1K Web3 games right now. Look at this list. There's so many. There's so many. I've had really good luck with this, you guys. So since I started the show, I'm on episode 9 right now, but episodes 1 through 7, like we picked 3 at random. Like we were able to like go to their website and everything. Last week it was just crash and burn one after another. Like they were either just kind of had like dropped off the face of the earth and like hadn't posted for a long time or whatever the case may be. So hopefully this week we can find some gems. I'll get a better system someday when I have more time, but for now we just kind of go through the list. I'll pick one from the kind of the top. We've got Heroes of the Flow. Okay, something kind of towards the middle. We've got Imposters, and something from the bottom-ish. We've got 9 Chronicles. Okay. I think this week is going to be promising because I do recognize a couple of these. So first of all, we're going to look at Heroes of the Flow. It's a mobile auto battler game built by Rogue Studio, winner in Flow Blockchain's first hackathon. All right, awesome. Okay, so we've got, let's go to, I know that they're still building because they've had spaces actually. So I know that they are still active, just kind of taking a look at their Twitter here. By the way, you guys, if you do like any of these games, make sure that you DYOR. I'm not vetting these games necessarily. We're doing just like a quick overview of them to see like what's out there, see if we can find some gems, because there's a lot of really good games out there, but there's so many now that they just get hidden. And so we're trying to unearth them and give them the spotlight. I love an underdog. So that's really the whole entire point here, but always DYOR. Let's go ahead and look at their website. See if they maybe have a trailer. Oh, no, that's actually their Discord. We do not want to go to their Discord. I'm not sure if they actually have a website. Let's take a look at this. Beta coming soon. Okay, so it is obviously a TCG game, and then it looks like once you've got your cards laid out, then it goes into it looks sort of like an auto battler in a way. But yeah, the characters that they have, they actually look pretty cool. I saw some unique names on there. Let me see if I can get to that. Like Boras, Goofish, Buzz Stinger. So if you like TCG games, you can definitely check that out. Heroes of the Flow. The next one is going to be Imposters. I know it's on my list, but I don't remember adding this. So it was either added a while ago or it was just a quick one I threw on there because I saw they were blockchain. They are a free-to-play social deduction game riddled with intrigue, excitement, and a dash of mystery. Hey, what's up, Miss Bones? Their Twitter is, what is up? How are you? Thank you for watching. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Another Dimension is live. This is as of October 31st. So metadata has been unleashed and now reflects your 2D imposter. Let's discuss. This must be their NFT project. I really like the animations, though. They have a really cool art style. Toggle between assets. That's really cool. So it's like the 2D and then the 3D as well. NFT project. I'm not sure if you can actually play right now though, or if they just released their NFTs. So might have to check that. Let's see what their website looks like. What's your website look like? Play Imposters. Join the waitlist. Betrayal Fueled Party Game. Creator First Gaming. To define gaming through the lens of content creation. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Our game is built from the ground up to facilitate viral moments. We recognize that creators are the lifeblood of gaming culture, and giving them the tools to entertain their audience is our top priority. Okay. But is it only for creators? Probably not. Backstory, social deduction party game, community of collaborations, and digital ownership. Gameplay. Befriend, betray, be sus. Looks like Unity and Epic Games. I would love to see more of a trailer. But I mean, so far it looks like what they're building is pretty cool. Looks like they've got their what's it called? What is it called when their like plan, their timeline, whatever it's called? Yeah. So it looks like they've got that all built out. Going into chapter 2. Looks pretty cool. Roadmap. Thank you, board. Thank you, board. Boneyard Gaming. I cannot talk anymore. Ah! Reset. Thank you. Yes. Roadmap. Okay. And let's see. So actually it looks pretty cool. As far as their game goes, I would love to see a trailer just so I can kind of see like more of it, but looks like it takes on a little bit kind of like Among Us, maybe be sus. So yeah, you guys check that out if you're interested in that. And then we have Nine Chronicles. So this one is obviously Boneyard said can't human right now. Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh. It's okay. We're almost done. I just have a little bit more to get through and then we'll be cool. But yeah, Nine Chronicles, they are actually, I know about this game. I have it downloaded on my computer and I play it every so once in a while. But they've been building for a while. It's actually one of the first blockchain games that I heard of. So they're a little bit of an OG. They're actually fully on chain and they just released their mobile game. So there is a little bit about them. Totally legit, as well as the other two are as well. I'm not saying anything like that. But yeah, you can actually play this game now. Let's see if we can get into a little bit of gameplay just so you guys can see a little bit what that is like. Let's go to their website. Blockchain RPG, a fully decentralized fantasy world. Come on, give us a trailer. No trailer. Do you have a YouTube? This is something that I said the other day. I was like, you guys, these games, you need a YouTube. Like, we need to be able to see like what you are doing. I don't see their YouTube on here at the very bottom. Nope. Oh, they're backed by Planetarium and Ubisoft as well. Interesting. Man, Ubisoft, like, they're just coming in like all over the place. Like, I'm seeing them all the time now. You know, it's like you see it like one time and then you see it like all the time, kind of like that. Okay, so I don't think we're going to get into any gameplay. Maybe let me look at their media and see. Um, I can kind of describe it to you a little bit, but essentially you've um yeah, essentially it's kind of like an RPG. It's I wouldn't really call it an auto battler, but it's a side scroller. And so you have missions that you can go on, and your guy basically just goes from the side and he is going to auto battle anything that he comes across. And so then you can like level up. They have crafting, they have a world boss. And so they really do have quite a few things. It's sad that I can't just get to like showing gameplay here. So that is one thing that I would constructive criticism, since this game is and has been around for a while. You guys put your gameplay, like people want to see what it's like, right? Put that up on the top, like pin it, or get a highlights tab so that way you can put that in your highlights and we don't have to go digging for it. So with that, okay, you guys, those are the 3 blockchain games of the week. So we've got Heroes of the Flow, we've got Imposters, there we go, and we have 9 Chronicles. I used to do a thing where like I would have people vote, but then nobody voted, so you guys got your voting rights revoked. You can't vote. If you want to vote, too bad. No. if you want to vote, definitely let me know in the comment section which one you think is the gem of the week. And you guys, that is it for tonight's show. Really, really wanted to just say thank you so much. I am grateful for all of you. Let's practice gratitude each and every day. I am thankful for all of you guys who watch the show or rewatch it if it's not at a good time for you, and just for like being in the community. You have no idea like how much it really, really means to me when I see you chatting and interacting and everything like that. So I love all you guys, just to get a little bit of sentimental. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of The GG Show. You guys have a wonderful night. Have a great rest of your holiday weekend. And I will see you later. Bye.